Boomer Sooner, everybody. Just like it says on the hat. You guys know me, I'm Harry James. Crimson, bracelets are crimson, the watch is crimson. Oh yeah, there's going to be plenty of crimson in the building Saturday night when the Oklahoma Sooners face Alabama in the final regular season match inside Owen Field. 2004, though, the Sugar Bowl 2004 was a huge upset for the Oklahoma half of the fan base over Alabama. Who was the starting quarterback for that 2014 Sugar Bowl? Here's your hint, guys. He was your 2014 Sugar Bowl MVP. I'll tell you who it was. Plus, we'll preview the series between Oklahoma and Alabama. All that and more coming next right here. 1982 Boomer Sooner. You know what to do. Do not go away. Sooner, everybody. You guys know me, I'm Harry James. All right, the series between Oklahoma and Alabama. Let's do a preview. Sooner Stumper, who was the 2014 quarterback for the Oklahoma Sooners in the upset of Alabama in the bowl game. Here, your hint was he was the 2014 Sugar Bowl MVP, and that was good old number 9. Answer number 9, Trevor Knight passed for 348 yards, 4 touchdowns, 347 passing yards, 7 rushing yards, and 4 touchdowns overall. There we go. Series history between these two programs in 6 games, 3-2-1. That's a 58% winning clip. The last win on the Alabama side was a 45-34 victory over Oklahoma in the 2018 College Football Playoff Orange Bowl appearance. And by the way, the game wasn't even really that close. Oklahoma came storming back kind of late because of Kyler. Speaking of a game that wasn't even that close, same thing can be said for Oklahoma's last win in the series. The aforementioned 2014 Sugar Bowl from the 2013 season. 45-31 in the Sugar Bowl. 3-game hype and festivities. The WWLS, the Sports Animal Radio Show, they are out in front of O'Connell's on Home Football Saturdays. The Ref is out of Balfour, just across the street from O'Connell's on-campus corner. The Franchise is just north of the football stadium at the Party at the Palace, just in front of McCaslin. And that is also where the official Sooner football pregame show starts, usually about 2 or 3 hours before the game kicks off. Speaking of the game kicking off, this time, the Sooners will play Alabama Saturday, November 23rd at 6:30 p.m. on ABC. The Sooner Radio network includes my good buddy Toby Rowland, T-Row in the morning show, K-Rap host from 6 to 9, Monday through Friday, and is also the voice of Sooner basketball and baseball for men's basketball, men's basketball and baseball for the Sooners, I should say. His color commentary on the football side, Teddy Lehman. Ref Sports Network radio leader host 3 to 6 Monday through Friday, and is one half of the Oklahoma Breakdown. The other half, Gabe Ikard. Not only being the other half of the Oklahoma Breakdown, but is also the host of Big 12 Today, Sirius XM 375 Monday through Friday from 3 to 5 on the Big 12 Today network. And Chris Plank, Ref Sports host from 9 to 11 Monday through Friday, Sooner softball voice, and Fox Sports national host from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. on the weekends. Now let's talk about the Oklahoma Boomer Sooners. The Oklahoma Sooners are led by head coach Brent Venables, 1992 grad from Kansas State. His third year with Oklahoma. Overall, in 36 games, is 21-15. That is a 58.3% winning clip. And in 24 overall appearances in conference games is 11-13. It's a 48.5% winning clip. And 0-2 in the bowl appearances. But he is a winner. Because since 2000, they've combined, Oklahoma that is, has combined for 8 divisional championships. Starting way back in 2000. Got another one 02, 03, 04, 6, 7, 8, and 10. And qualified for 4 more once they got back to Big 12 championship, starting in 17, 18, 19, and 20. So that is, they qualified for it, for the Big 12 championship 12 overall times. Nobody cares about that, though. The 8 divisional championships and the other 4 qualified. They care about the rings. 13 Big 12 conference championship rings is what they bring to their Big 12, big SEC repertoire, including rings in 2000, 02, 04, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now, 2012, they did tie with Kansas State for the Big 12 championship. Kansas State, though, won the head-to-head contest with no Big 12 championship game officially. Kansas State went to the BCS as the outright Big 12 champ. 2023, really good year for Oklahoma. Bounced back with a 10-3 overall season, 7-2 in conference play. They tied with Oklahoma State in second place. Oklahoma State, by the way, winning the head-to-head, they were invited to the Big 12 championship, sending Oklahoma to the Alamo Bowl, where they lost 38-24 to eventual Big 12 team, Arizona. While Arizona last year was not yet in the Big 12, they were still part of the Pac-12 and finished third in the Pac-12 Atlantic Division. That was 2023. 2024 for Oklahoma? What about this? 5-5, just 1-5 in conference play. It started out good for the Sooners with a 51-3 win over Temple, a 16-12 win over Houston, and a 34-19 win over Tulane. They then lost to Tennessee in Norman at home, 34-19, before hitting the road and getting a big road win, 27-21 over Auburn. They then played Texas in their annual game in Dallas and lost that one 34-3. They then lost to South Carolina 35-9. They then lost to Auburn 26-14. They then lost to Maine They beat Maine 59-14, and then just recently lost to Missouri 2 weeks ago 30-23. Offensive and defensive records, Oklahoma averages about 25.1 points per ball game and 326.8 yards per ball game. While on defense, they surrender 21.9 points per ball game and 319.0 yards per ball game. The other part of the Crimson meter in Norman, the Alabama Crimson Tide. The Crimson Tide are led by their head coach, Kellen DeBoer. DeBoer is a 1996 grad from Sioux Falls. DeBoer in his first season with the Alabama Crimson Tide. He has had a lot of success. He was at his alma mater, Sioux Falls, from 2005 to 2009, part of the NAIA class. He was then brought up to FBS, most recently brought back to the FBS level starting in 2020 for COVID. And in 2020 and 2021, he was at Fresno State. 2022 and 2023, he was at Washington. And now 2024 to present, he's at Alabama. While at Sioux Falls in NAIA, that he coached in 60 overall games, 50 conference games, and 19 NAIA playoff appearances, playoff games. The record for those games, first in the 70 overall games, he was 67-3. That is about a 95.7% winning clip. In conference play, 50 attempts, 49-1. That's a 98% winning clip. And in the bowl appearance, and in the NAIA NAIA playoff appearances, 19 games in the system, 17-2. That's a 98.5% winning clip. This level at Fresno State, Washington, and Iowa, now at Alabama, 126 games with a 112-14 overall record. That's an 88.9% winning clip. Conference play, 29-9, 38 games, a 76.3% winning clip. And bowl appearances, 2-1, 66.7%, but is 0-1 in national championship games. Of course, last year got their one of their 2 wins in the bowl games for a college football playoff appearance, earning them the national championship appearance, where they lost to Michigan, who Oklahoma, by the way, will see in the non-conference next year. Conference championship history. Divisional titles for Alabama, 14 divisional championships. Way back when Stoops started in 99, that's when they got their first one of the current reign. 99, went back and then did not do it again until 2008. But when they did it in 08, all right, 08, 09, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, and 23. Now, 13 and 17, they lost the tiebreaker to Auburn. Auburn went to the Big 12, went to the SEC championship in both of those occasions. In 2022, they lost the tiebreaker to LSU. That's where, so overall, of the 14 divisional championships, they have 9 conference titles. 2009, went back in 12, 14, 15, 16, 18, 20, 21, and 22. And 23, by the way. For 23, 12-2, 8-0 in SEC play. They did beat Georgia for their 10th title. Got it against Georgia in the SEC championship, 27-24. They then lost inside the college. They then beat Michigan. They then lost to Michigan in the Rose Bowl, 27-20. And in overtime, by the way, loss to there. By the way, that same Michigan team also ended up beating Kellen DeBoer and his old team of Washington in the finals. But for his new team of Alabama for 2024, not too bad. Not too shabby, if you will, under a new regime. With an 8-2 overall record, 4-2 in conference play. They took care of Western Kentucky 63-0. They then beat South Florida 46-16. They then won at Wisconsin 42-10. They then beat Georgia, big bad Georgia again. This time 41-34. A week later, they lost to Vandy at Vanderbilt 40-35. They then got back on the right track against a really good South Carolina team, beating them 27-25. They then lost to our good old buddy Josh Heupel in Tennessee, 24-17. They then got back on the right track against Missouri, 34-0. At LSU, 42-13. And finally, non-conference, playing Mercer and beating them 52-7. Overall, offense and defense, that is a team in Alabama that offensively averages roughly 35.9 points per ball game and 38.2 yards per ball game is what they average. Defensively, they surrender roughly 16.9 points per ball game and 324.7 yards per game is what they surrender for the Tide of Alabama. All right, guys, thanks for watching. You guys know me. I'm Harry James. Catch this and all my other videos on YouTube, 1982 Boomer Sooner. Also, Facebook, Harry James Taylor, or Twitter, The Hype Man Harry. Also, Patreon, Harry Taylor. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and Boomer Sooner, everybody. Hope to see y'all in Norman this week for senior night. Boomer, I'm out of here. See y'all. Peace.